guess what? You want to see my ring? I went to Pandora and bought me a purity ring, and I'm really excited about it. I feel really good about it, and I really want to just show it off to everybody. Like, I got my ring. I got my ring. I'm a bride of Christ. Like, a bride of Christ. What does that mean to me? Becoming a bride of Christ to me means that I trust God 100%, that I no longer worry about anything, and I trust Him to protect, provide, lead, and love me unconditionally. And that's what He does. Like, He protects, He provides, and loves me unconditionally. And I'm appreciative for the way that my life has changed within this walk. A lack of faith caused struggle, anxiety, and confusion. And by doing this walk with God, I have gained a sense of peace. Every year on my birthday for the past 5 years, I had prayed for peace, and I truly believe that God has granted me the peace. The more that I draw to Him, the closer that I get to Him, the more that I pour into Him, the more that He pours into me. And my obedience is what has gotten me this far with Him, and I'm grateful. I talked to God regarding my child when, you know, like when things is like pressure getting hard, or he's acting out, or I need money for something for him. If I cry, I talk to God, I pray to Him about it, and He provides. He comes through every time. He is the Father, literally. Like, He's the Father, and that right there is enough for me to fully submit and commit myself, and this being a token of my love. Like, I want to remain pure no matter what. I'm not going to no longer, I hadn't fed my flesh, but I'm not going to, and this is just more of a symbol. This is more of a commitment. This is more of like me, like mentally, physically, like confessing my love to Him. Like, when men see me out in public, like, it look like it's on my ring finger. It's, you know what I'm saying, like it symbolizes like a lot to me. I have been celibate for the past 2 years and like some months. I'm going to remain pure. I'm going to remain pure. Like, I'm just going to keep waiting on the Lord to give me my say-sos before I make certain moves. Before I do anything, I need to consult with the Lord. I need to talk with Him before I do bust any move. Like, and this is just another way of me saying, like, yes, that God comes before any and everything, before myself. Like, I need to consult with Him. I need to pray about it before I make any major decision. I need to talk to Him about it. I need to not go based off of my feelings and emotions, but go based off of what the Lord is, what He's telling me, and just being strong in my faith and trusting that He is the provider. He's going to make a way for me and my child. Falling in love with Jesus was one of the best decisions that I could have made for myself and for my child. His word has not changed. Like, His word has not changed. It's like this relationship has truly been one of the most consistent relationships in my life. And now I feel like that's another reason why I chose to make this commitment, because I'm deserving of a love that feels like this, unconditional love, to be seen, to be understood. It's a good feeling, and what better feeling than to get it from the Creator of all things? Like, my God, my God, my God, I love you so much. I'm so thankful for all the deliverance, so thankful for all the everything, like the life that you give, the new life that I've been able to create within this walk, and within just everything, like confidence wise, like just having security in my life, and just knowing that anybody or anything that's trying to get close to me has to be sent through him. If it wasn't sent through him, if it wasn't, he's going to protect me. He's going to protect me. Like, he don't play about me, and I don't play about him. I'm grateful, thankful, the bride of Christ. Yeah. And I want to open my Bible study book, because let's see what it's talking about. Like, let's see what the word is today. Let's see what the word is today. Hey, we just gonna open on a random page. Okay, it says in his book, The Love of 5 Languages, Gary Chapman says everybody has a certain love language they use to express love and interpret how to give love to others. Some of us need quality time, other of us need to feel the touch of another. Some of us need words of affirmation, some of us love to receive gifts, and some of us get excited about acts of service like mowing the lawn or picking up laundry from the cleaners. Agape, a Greek word from its highest form of love, the kind of love God shows to us, allows us to love even when we don't feel like we're being loved. When we have a great love, we give to others even though we may not receive. We show kindness even when kindness is not shown to us. We love others even when the love is not reciprocated. It's not always easy, but it's always doable with the help of the Holy Spirit and the love of God that we have inside of us. For example, we say we love God, but we don't always show it. Perhaps because we take for granted that He knows our hearts. Yes, He knows our thoughts and our intentions, but it's His desire that we show. If we say we love Him, He wants us to prove it. Isn't that what He did when He sent His Son to die for us for our sins? No, He's not asking us to give up our firstborn, but I believe there are certain things we can do to prove our love for Him. It gets no clearer, it gets no more like when I say I'll be looking for this man to speak to me, he speaks to me. Like, this was my token of my love. Me going to get this ring was a symbol of my love. Like, He wants us to prove it, and I just prove my love for Him in my own special, unique way. If we say we love God, we gotta do more than just talk about it. We gotta show it in our actions. Love is not just a feeling, it's an action. We have to show the love we have for God by loving and serving others. In other words, our love for God is displayed through our actions towards each other. John tells us one way we can show that we love the Father is to love His children too. Remember, He is the one who determines who our other family members are, not us. We are simply called to accept them and love them as His own. We are not to judge whether they're His or not, whether or not they look like us or act like us. We still have to show them love because they are part of the family of God. If you love God, then prove it by loving His children too. Yeah. More and all. Y'all heard the passage where it said there are things we can do to prove our love for Him. Now, I always ask God to go before me, speak through me, speak to me, like where we at right now in the situation. And I feel like by me reading that, it just goes to show like that he accepted my token of love, and that he's proud of me, and that he approves, and that he feels the love, because it's genuine. Like, hello, and it's a heart, and I chose a heart because like this not my wedding ring, because of course when God sends my man, when he said my man, I know that rock gonna be crazy. So I just said, let me keep it cute, simple, you know, like I am the bride of Christ, but I know that the helpmate that he sends my way, I know the diamond's gonna be hidden way bigger than this, but you know, in due time. But I'm real grateful for this ring. I appreciate it. Like, and the fact that it's really my symbol, my token of love to God. It means so much more, and I really want to wear it every day. I'm not gonna take it off. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful to be able to comprehend, understand, and really be living what it is that I'm preaching. Like this is my real life. This is my real life. Like this is the life that I chose for me, and I'm happy with the decisions that I've made. It's like the moment that you sit down and you decide that I want more and better for myself, you will truly receive more and better for yourself. You have to put in the work, but as long as you put in the work, God gonna do, he gonna do what he's supposed to do. You make sure that you are being committed to what it is that you want, and as long as you are committed to what it is that you want, you're gonna produce the fruit. And that's something we need to do. We need to start paying attention to the fruit that people are bearing. How are people's lives, the people's lives? What type of person are you? Like, what type of things do people say about you? Like, how do people describe you? How would somebody describe you? Like, I know when people describe me, I love hearing, like, just like the way people speak of me. Like, oh, she got a good spirit, she got a good conversation, she did. You would never hear nobody say, oh, she got a bad attitude, she did, she that. Well, I don't know. You might hear it depending on who you asking. But for the most part, like, I'm a sweetheart, and I'm pure, and as long as you don't bring the other side out of me, I'm really like who I say I am. As long as your intentions are pure towards me. But you know, I got the gift of discernment, and once I see, it don't take me long to realize what's going on. And once I realize that if I don't want you around me, you won't be around me. I'm just grateful, and I'm thankful, and that this is truly my way of committing myself to God, to keep him first, to walk by faith and not by sight, and not to worry. The bride of Christ. I shall lack nothing, because my Father says it.